You are better than Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd is the best fighter in his era.
It's hard. Crawford's very strong like I am. He has all the same long arms. Like I said, southpaw right-handed, and he's coming to get you. He don't care about the Philly defense style, whatever style he don't care about.
Floyd Mayweather is turning up the heat as he was spotted moving in on Terence Crawford. He has now openly called for a fight against him in 2026. Mayweather, absent from professional boxing since 2017, stepped back into the spotlight, facing Crawford and staking his claim to one last mega showdown. The announcement has already set off a storm among boxing voices and fans alike, placing two generations of greatness on a direct crash course for what could become one of the sport's most unforgettable events.
So if he was pound for pound, Floyd was pound for pound. You or Floyd, who would have done that? Who would have won that?
Me.
Oh shit! Okay, I'm just asking. Floyd was pound for pound before.
That would have been a hard fucking fight, though.
Man, me versus anybody. I'm gonna always say me.
Okay.
Come on now.
When asked to measure himself against Floyd Mayweather, Terence Crawford didn't hold back. He flatly dismissed the idea, declaring, "Floyd was the best of his time. I am the best of mine. There's no point comparing me to Floyd or Floyd to me." After dismantling Canelo, Crawford doubled down, insisting that his path and legacy deserve to stand on their own, not beneath the weight or shadow of Mayweather.
Start making comparisons with your legacy to Floyd Mayweather. How do you feel you compare with Floyd with the resume you have now?
Listen, Floyd was the greatest in his era. I'm the greatest in my era. It ain't no need to compare me to Floyd or Floyd to me.
You talk the talk and you sure walk the walk. Your confidence and aura is on another level. Could we see a run as a light heavyweight?
Nah, we ain't going up that much.
Yeah.
While many commentators argue over who is truly superior, Crawford believes those comparisons strip away the uniqueness of every fighter's journey. His view carries a clear respect for Mayweather, yet being measured through someone else's lens is not the way he wants history to remember him.
You be sizing niggas up, bro. Keep it a stack. Did you in your head size up Floyd? Like, you know what I'm saying? If we was ever, keep it real, boss. Keep it real.
I'm never that type of guy. I think that's some grimy shit. Always been happy for him, been a fan of his, and I never imagined us fighting. Yeah. I never looked at him like, man, I know I'll be this.
Boy, you capping, bro. I never thought like fantasy fight me versus Floyd, nah.
Never. I never just was with a person and looked at him like, man, I'll be this, that. Never. That's some hating type shit to me.
Like plotting.
I ain't never been at.
Crawford weighs 420 pounds, has collected undisputed titles, climbed through several weight classes, and risen to challenge champions in higher divisions. He has carved his legacy across multiple divisions, with dazzling defense, punishing power, and remarkable ring IQ. Mayweather may have ruled his time, but Crawford's resume and brilliance demand the inevitable comparisons.
He's done shit that Floyd Mayweather ain't done.
Like what?
Like what?
The audience that don't know.
He is
Two-time
a two-time undisputed champion. Floyd wasn't a one-time undisputed champion. So he has all the belts in one division and then moved up and got all the belts in another division. I don't know if that's ever happened in the history of boxing.
Yes, and he beat the man.
Let's give Terence Crawford his flowers because everything he said he was going to do,
he done it.
Meanwhile, Mayweather walked away undefeated at 50 years old. Carrying one of boxing's most flawless records, he conquered champions across 5 separate divisions, proving his remarkable versatility. His defense was nearly untouchable. He dismantled both power punchers and technical wizards with the same calm control. Mayweather was seldom caught clean, turning every fight into a high-speed chessboard with perfect timing, sharp footwork, and lightning-fast counters.
First up, Conor McGregor in the 10th round to improve to 50-0 in what he says will be his final fight. I actually believe him this time, Max. What's his legacy?
Well, he's one of the great pure boxers who ever lived. He is never cheated himself. He always was in condition. He had no off nights. That's why he won every fight. It's one of the reasons. Not because he's one of the best to ever do it, and because he was always prepared over a very long amateur and pro career. Amazing. Another reason is he carefully selected opponents, knew when and where and when and who to fight, and basically changed the paradigm in boxing. I'll translate. He flipped.
He tries to put Bud, say he's this Hall of Fame fighter, and which he is, but only because of the two-time undisputed. Floyd never won undisputed. But how great is that accomplishment if your resume is weak? Yeah, you won undisputed, but look at the guys you fought and look how you got to that undisputed status. If the shoe was on the other foot, if Bud did all of the heavy lifting and took 3 belts from 3 champions, and then when took Earl's 1 belt, he didn't do no heavy lifting for that second undisputed title. None at all. He beat who was that, Joe Horn? Who's that guy he beat?
Canelo held nothing back after his unanimous decision loss to Crawford. At the post-fight press conference, the Mexican icon admitted he tried everything possible to break through Crawford's style. His team prepared, strategized, and searched for answers, yet nothing could unravel what Crawford delivered in the ring. He praised Crawford's complete skill set, declaring that Crawford simply has it all.
If you can, compare and contrast the fight between yourself and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and tonight's bout with Terence "Bud" Crawford, if you can.
No, I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather.
Crawford's trainer, Brian "Bomac" McIntyre, has openly claimed he believes Terence surpasses Mayweather. After Crawford's stunning win over Canelo, which lifted him to undisputed glory in 3 divisions, Bomac drew bold parallels between Crawford and Floyd. He fired back at Canelo's comments, insisting that Crawford is clearly superior to Mayweather. Bomac highlights Crawford's full arsenal, his defense, adaptability, and intelligence, arguing that Crawford has outshined Mayweather across the span of his own era.
Before the fight, the Crawford-Canelo fight, and you had a Cavs hat on. This time you've got a GOAT hat on. Is that how you're feeling? I know it says Muhammad Ali, but is that how you're feeling about Bud's performance, about his whole career?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that way, man. GOAT. Greatest of all time, man. You got to give it to him. You got to give it to him. You got to give it to his coaches, not just me, Saul Red, Bernie, Chet, nutritionists. Everybody played a part.
Canelo said he's way better than Mayweather. What do you think to that?
Who, Terence?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Shane Sugar Mosley recently spoke out, insisting Crawford holds the edge over Mayweather. Mosley praised Crawford as a more complete fighter, pointing to his physical size, longer reach, and his gift of switching smoothly between orthodox and southpaw. He acknowledged Mayweather's greatness, calling him one of the best ever, but argued that Crawford's adaptability and power could ultimately tip the scales in a dream matchup between the two.
Better out of those two, Crawford or Mayweather?
I think Crawford is better, bigger. Like he's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather's really good too, though. You can knock him as well. He's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because it's bigger. You know what I'm saying? And he would have kept him at bay. It would have been hard for Mayweather to counter, maybe. But Mayweather's definitely a technician. It's like Crawford said, Mayweather has his era, and Crawford.
Bob Arum, the veteran promoter who has guided both Mayweather and Crawford, believes Crawford could beat Mayweather in his prime. He points to Crawford's ambidexterity, his ability to fight orthodox or southpaw, shifting guard without losing effectiveness. That skill, Arum explains, makes him a nightmare to prepare for, since opponents train for one style only to see Crawford suddenly change angles. He also highlights Crawford's versatility and ring IQ. Arum has watched Crawford dominate across weight classes, adapting with ease, and insists that his defense, intelligence, and unique switching would give him the edge in a mythical showdown against a prime Mayweather or Canelo.
Crawford in that fight.
Why is that?
I think Crawford is the better talent. I think he's a better athlete and a better boxer. And I just think he's going to win that fight. But it's a terrific fight.
Did something change your mind along the way? Did you have Canelo previously and reassessed
No, we never had Canelo.
No, I meant Canelo winning the fight in a percent. And did you change your mind, or you always thought Crawford would win?
No, I never even considered it. until it became a likelihood that the fight would happen. And once it was announced, I felt that Crawford would win. As a matter of fact, Terence came over to me after a fight that we did, I think with Keyshawn Davis. And I told him, I said, it's a great fight for you. You're going to win that fight.
Why don't you think the weight will slow down his legs, not allow him to move?
Because I don't think he's going to put on that kind of weight. Also, I think that Crawford has a rare ability of being ambidextrous and switching from a southpaw to orthodox as the fight goes on, and that's going to befuddle.
Oscar De La Hoya has weighed in on claims that Crawford surpasses Mayweather, arguing that Mayweather holds both a technical and historical edge. De La Hoya recalled how, after Mayweather fought Canelo, he even joked that he was never caught clean. He described Floyd as defensive, brilliant, and precise inside the ring. Crawford, he noted, is more of a boxer-puncher, and while he respects Crawford's achievements, De La Hoya insists that in a showdown between their primes, Mayweather's technical mastery would ultimately secure the victory.
Fight said that Crawford is way better than Floyd. You know Crawford, you know Canelo, you know Floyd. What do you think? Who would win in a fight?
My man. I have to disagree because Floyd Mayweather toyed with Canelo. Like, he literally toyed with him. He didn't get hit at all. Not one time. And Crawford, yeah, he's more of a fighter, boxer. Mayweather's more of a boxer. But I have to disagree. I think Mayweather is much more superior than Crawford.
Jones praised Crawford's versatility and ring IQ, pointing out how he adjusts mid-fight, shifts strategies based on the opponent, and makes even tough challengers look outclassed. He added that although Crawford didn't always face the marquee names that other legends encountered early, he has started cementing his legacy with recent elite performances. Still, Jones cautioned that longevity, the timing of peak clashes with great opponents, and the risk factor all matter deeply. In his view, numbers like 50 reflect talent and consistency, but don't always prove superiority across every dimension.
Fighter today.
Bud is definitely one of them, for sure. Tyke Shakur, Devin, Bouts,
Jerron, my favorite.
It's a lot of them, and they skillful in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody that, like, I can bet the house on is Bud, because me and him, we so much alike in our mentality. Like, soon as I see this dude, he come in the room or I come in the room, we start arguing about basketball, wrestling, anything, bro. Like, man, you can't, man, you looking small. What you mean I'm looking small? You looking small. You gotta really hurt that dude to turn him away and to try to stop him from doing what he want to do. So skillful, yes, but this and this, it's different, man. There's not a lot of guys like that out there currently. There's a lot of guys that talk it, but until you get in that real fire, I'm not saying a guy, you fighting a guy you should beat. I'm saying a guy that it's a 50-50 matchup. We don't really know what you have. You don't even.
Max Kellerman delivers sharp analysis when weighing Terence Crawford against Floyd Mayweather, acknowledging Mayweather's deeper resume, lightning speed, airtight defense, and dominance over elite opponents. Yet he emphasized that Crawford has risen to every challenge placed before him. Kellerman stressed that Crawford never shied away from dangerous fights. All throughout his career, he's battled serious threats. By contrast, Kellerman argued, Mayweather carefully selected some of his matchups. He believes this distinction plays a major role in shaping how Crawford's legacy is being judged today.
I put in your top 10, maybe even your top 5.
Where do you rank Terence, in your opinion?
I put him in the top 15, maybe the top 10, because he definitely has the skill of a top 5. Just that he hasn't had the opposition that some guys were able to get. And that's not his fault. He just made one of the best fighters in his weight class look like nobody. That's pretty damn good. Now he proved what we already thought. We just didn't see him against the best opposition near his weight class. See, this is the thing people don't understand. This is what I like about Bud. He reminds me of Roy. We ain't got to have the best opposition in our weight class. We want the best opposition near our weight class.
There's been discussion that maybe, Crawford and Inoue are going back and forth tussling for like pound for pound, that maybe Inoue because of the multiple weight divisions. You're shaking your head no. Tell me why no.
Because Inoue also, when he first moved up, he lost to Donaire. Don't forget that. Bud ain't lost nobody. Moving up or down, he moved up 3 times. He lost nobody. Don't tell me he better than Bud, no.
Is Floyd Mayweather top 5?
No, not in my book. No,
not even top 10.
Maybe top 10 in my book, yeah, but not top 5.
10.
He maybe top 10, but not top 5. Floyd can fight. Don't get it wrong. Floyd can fight. But here's what my problem is. Well, I understand. I know you're a Floyd fan. But here's my problem. Who did Floyd fight that was on his level when he fought him? Only Canelo. That's it. Don't give me that stuff about the other guy that was going to prison. He know he going to prison when he get through. And then to take it even further.
He fought Cotto.
Cotto was not on his level. Wait. See, stop. Let me finish first. Cotto.
You asked me a question.
Cotto already was done. And Cotto an all-time great? No. Cotto's an all-time Puerto Rican great. Cotto's not an all-time great in boxing.
I agree with you.
He's an all-time Puerto Rican great. All right, so that's not a great fight. That's not on your level. Pacquiao. You waited till Pacquiao got knocked out by Marquez before you fought him. If you'd have fought him 4 years ago, it'd have been something. Because both of y'all were here. We'd have found out who the best was. You waited till Marquez knocked him out, now you fought him. If I wait till somebody to beat James Toney before I fight him, do I get credit for being the greatest fighter of all time because I beat James Toney?
No, you don't.
No, I don't. So my point is, you didn't do it the right way. You know that. Who else did you fight besides them biggest, best 2 names you can pull up besides Canelo?
What I'm saying is that who do you think around that time would have even beaten Floyd that he didn't fight?
So my point is, I'm not gonna say who
because I can't name a person.
I'm not gonna say who would have beat Floyd. Like I said, I'm just saying Floyd never fought nobody that was of his equal.
Kellerman also argued that only Pacquiao and Crawford truly qualify as legitimate 4-division champions, leaving Mayweather out of that conversation. He insisted that real titles must be lineal or recognized magazine championships to carry full weight. By that standard, he dismissed Mayweather's victory over Canelo, saying it doesn't count as a junior middleweight crown. It was a bold stance, one that instantly stirred debate and had fans and analysts leaning in, waiting for the next word.
It's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster and he had a better defense and all that stuff. But Floyd picked and chose when he fought guys, especially once he left lightweight. He wiped out the junior lights, bring him. Lightweight, he jumps up to Jose Luis Castillo first thing. A lot of people think he lost the first fight, I didn't, but then he won the rematch. But once he left lightweight, he was careful about when he fought guys. So even though his resume is deeper with names, people remember, but he didn't want it with certain dudes at certain times. Crawford, we all witnessed, even though the resume is thin in certain ways, he wanted it with everyone the whole time.
Fans are electric with excitement. Some believe Crawford, fresh off his victory over Canelo, would surpass Mayweather with his youth, power, and adaptability. Others argue Mayweather's legendary defense, vast experience, and masterful ring craft would still make him an impossible puzzle, even in a return. For many, the showdown feels less like a fight and more like a spectacle. Supporters fuel the drama of this clash of eras. Either way, social media is exploding with predictions, memes, and fiery debates over who would prevail.
No one has ever been a 4-division champion in boxing. Not a real one. Oh, Pacquiao won 8 and Oscar De La Hoya won 11 and this one won 15. No, I'm talking about Ring Magazine champ or lineal champ. You are the champion of that division. Manny Pacquiao was the first dude to really win 4. Floyd gets credit for 4 for beating Canelo, but that wasn't at the junior middleweight limit. I don't count that. I don't count that. Terence Crawford just joined Manny Pacquiao as the only legit 4-division champion in the history of boxing.
What do you think? Could Mayweather truly stand a chance against Crawford in 2026?
Well, there you go. Now Floyd Mayweather is saying that there are discussions about him returning for another professional bout. Word on the street is Floyd could be getting paid $250 million. And they're saying the opponent, we're going to be shocked at who it is. Now, let me tell you something. When I started hearing all that, you're going to be shocked at there are discussions. It sounds like a little bit of taking it to the stupid. But I do believe that taking it to the truth when it comes to Floyd Mayweather returning to the ring for $250 million. That man ain't never seen a dollar that he didn't like. So $250 million, I'm sure they could get him back in the ring to risk that undefeated record. But the thing is, against who?